What's up, guys? Let's talk about my new comic book day pickups for the week of May 28th. First up, we have Absolute Wonder Woman number 8. This is the start of a new story arc, and I am loving this title. This is probably my favorite Absolute title from DC. Look forward to it every month. Then we have Absolute Martian Manhunter issue number 3. While I'm really enjoying this title, I can't help but feel that this might read better in trade paperback format. But I like to give new titles a few issues, give it a good try. So after reading this one, we'll see if I want to stick with it monthly or switch to collected editions. And speaking of giving titles a few issues to try, we have Batman Hush 2. This is Batman issue 160. I have to be honest and say I'm not really loving this story. Other people have mentioned this, but there's a lot of history, characters like the Red Hood, even Batman himself. There's a lot of history that's being ignored, so it's getting really hard to put blinders onto that. But then again, I found the first Hush very fun at the very least, and I'm such a big Jim Lee fan. I might stick on with this just a little bit longer, but I'm wavering. Then we have Assorted Crisis Events number 3, the second Dennis Camp book in this pile today. And I really love these self-contained stories. They're very layered. I think it's a little more meaty, something a little more deep. I felt pretty strongly to come back to this title, and I'm glad I did. Then we have Predator versus SpiderMan issue number 2. Really loving what Benjamin Percy is doing with the writing here. Marcello Ferreira with the art is dark and moody. Perfectly fits this more mature story. I'm not even that big a Predator fan, but I wanted to give issue number 1 a try after hearing some glowing reviews, and really glad I did. Next up is Ultimate Spider-Man issue 17. There was a huge reveal in issue 16. Spoiler warning right now because I want to get into it. Mysterio is Gwen Stacy, but Mysterio is also a group of people. Such an interesting twist, and we're getting more in the nitty-gritty. 2025 has been great for this title. And last but not least, we have Daredevil, A Cold Day in Hell, issue 2. Absolutely loving this series. It is a little pricey, and I know the cover price of $6.99 might have scared away a good amount of people, but this one's by writer Charles Soule and art by Steve McNiven. In some ways, this is Daredevil's old man Logan story. Mask's been without his Daredevil abilities for a number of years. However, in the beginning of the story, he gets them back. There's plenty of action in this story, but also a lot of introspection, and I really like that combination. I think for Daredevil fans, or even just superhero fans, this one is going to be worth checking out. So those were my pickups for this week. Let me know if you had a favorite in the bunch in the comments below, and I'll catch you next time.